There's a dope homie named Tyrone who donated like $200 last month on stream. Bro was showing so much support that I got to talking with him and he said he hoped that one day he could arrange beats like me. I was like, gang, ain't no way you finna show out like this and I don't lock in with you for a full arrangement guide. But you know me, then I proceeded to do too much. So on top of this gem of a video you're watching right now, there's also a 25-minute Todd cut on my second channel for the nerd homies. I love y'all. And there will also be another arrangement deep dive video coming this Monday on this channel right here. Tyrone, if you're watching, thank you, bro. Alright, you know how it go. Grab the free kits, join the Cord, PPEPK for the lore. Hey, check out this new song I just did with Matt Corman, and let's cook. Alright, so first let's design a melody for our beat. So I'm just gonna clone that and add some bass notes. And then maybe I can add a texture from Harmony Bloom. Chain neoverb to it. That's crazy right there. Unique and like do something interesting to like make that bell into more of like a texture. Orchestral string section, let's go. That's like exactly what I was looking for, nigga. And then what we can do is we can also do some saturation. Check out that last video to learn more about the sauce. Crazy, and you already know what we're finna lock in with next.
Drums.
So it's basically more or less just an 8-bar loop that's kind of been sauced into like a little 24-bar loop, but it's not an arrangement. So for the next whole rest of this video, we're finna get into talking about how this becomes a complete track. So let's just get into that shit. This is a very basic method of arrangement that consistently gets me results. So to start, I'll break down all my patterns for the drums. Everything's already broken down for the melody and we'll duplicate it over. Very simply put, it's just intro with no drums. Naturally, the way it would go, there's ways to be intricate with it. We'll get to that. That's not what we're doing right now. Again, I'm just explaining the basic structure. The next 16 bars after intro is going to be hook, or it could be verse, but it's going to be like 16 bars of something and then another 16 bars of something here and then 8 bars of bridge. So it kind of looks like this. Again, hook and verse are interchangeable. What I'm gonna do actually is not even have the 808 go for that first part. And then as we get into this verse section, I think I want to pull out just everything that's like a low end sound and just let those kind of smaller drums rock for a little bit. And it'll be like very minimal with the melody with just those drums going without the kick and the 808. Maybe we can put halftime on that section to just kind of make things a little bit more mellow for that part. And then maybe we can make those keys go higher for that part. Then it comes back in for that second part of the verse, yo. So it's like 16 bars for the hook, 16 bars for the verse, and like verses could be even as short as 8s. They could be as long as like 24 or 32, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna know how they're gonna use it, so you just wanna give them those clearly defined sections so they can just lay down their own creative idea. So with that being said, the bridge is where they can kind of do whatever they want. What if we bring the kick back in and it's just like low end going crazy on that melody? That should go crazy, gang. You just take this section, make sure you cut like anything that you need to cut, and then you just duplicate it over. You would have your hook again right here, and it would be 16 bars. Then you would have verse again. Then you would have bridge again or whatever, right? And then they could use that as anything. They could even use that as an outro if they wanted to, or you could, something I'd like to do is I'll just take the entire structure once I want the outro and once I'm done. So like, let's say it's 2 hooks, 2 verses and stuff like that. That second bridge finishes and I just want like a little bit of outro something. I'll I'll literally just take the full arrangement, duplicate it over again, and just use that original intro as the outro like that. It's like that simple. I even label it so you can see it again, right? This is verse 2, hook 2. And then that's how you take these simple sections and just arrange it into whatever you want. It's understanding how to build that foundational structure, and then from there, it's like just taking Legos and playing with them, make a bass pattern. And we'll use that for the intro to make it more interesting. And then something else we could do to make this first part of the hook even more interesting, we could add that bass in there too, to like have it keep going. The next section I want to sauce up is the bridge. And honestly, I think I'm still going to use more synth bass there, and I'm going to do another pattern. Just some slight right there. Can't tell me this shit not gaming for real, bro. And then you could even add effects or something like that. And this beat is pretty full, so I'm only gonna add one thing just for the sake of demonstration. And it's this air horn from Centerfold that I like to add a lot, bro. So the next thing I want to talk about is beat cut. I want to make this transition from the verse into the pre-hook a little bit more interesting. I think I want to let that 808 rock, or that like last bar. That's hard. I like that. Yeah, that's hard. And then I'm gonna pull that first kick. That's hard. I kind of like the way everything flows in. Maybe like a pause right here going into the verse. Hard. And then again, I think I want to do like just like an 808 pause right there, or just like that like last half bar right before we get back into that second hook from the bridge. Let's just give this final beat a listen real quick. Arrangement is something you gotta lock in with if you want to consistently finish beats. So if you still have questions, check out the Todd Cut version of this guide linked at the top of the description. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I love you so much. Peace.